Well, hello viewers, I'm back. Well, on and off. I mean, I think it's about a year since I've done the metal detector, year and a half. The reason being, started work January 2015, full time. I was working for myself, so I had plenty of time off, get out and do some metal detecting. But I promise I'll get out. But I have a new hobby. God damn. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of quad flying and I've just stepped up to the Eachine 250 racer. So, let's get this opened, unbox a little bit, get her out, bring her back, tune her up, see what the crack is. Later. Here it is. Obviously I've had it open. It comes with a destruction manual. In English, believe it or not. So that's going to help me a little bit. It's well packed, comes with spare props, the controller, some fittings and bits and bobs. I think I should put the screen onto the controller, I thought. Mushroom, which I'm replacing. Obviously there's a strap that comes to hang the charger on your neck, the transmitter. So take these out. This is the screen. Quite a good screen. I needed a screen. Obviously I'm going to go with the goggles, but I need a screen sort of there or thereabouts in case I need to take the goggles off. And that isn't a bad screen. The battery goes on the back. Plug your antenna into there. So that's a screen. Let me get this out. Oh, there's also some batteries that come for the controller, rechargeable. Probably a bag of shite. Just 2 seconds while I get this out. It's well packed, this. Right, and there she is. The Eachine 250 racer. Now I've been told to use zip ties. Get a zip tie around here somewhere and this will tape it to the zip tie, give you a good, well, better than that anyway. But yeah, everything seems to be there. CC3D flight controller, I don't know if it's the new one. They do like a, they've done a Revolution one or something, but I think I can replace that. Whether I bother to do that or not, or just build my own quad anyway, which I think I will do. But I think this is not a bad starter. I did start with the JD509. I bought this. My neighbour had one. We used to go, well, not this same model, but we had a similar toy one. We used to go flying around the park and it was alright. Had a little screen with it. There we go. And that all came, and I enjoyed that. And then I think sort of, obviously it's not turned on at the minute, but yeah, it all works. You get about 100 metres range on the FPV with that, but sadly, 'tis but a toy. 'Tis but a plastic toy that can't fight any wind whatsoever. And it was good. I mean, I didn't buy it to learn on, to buy one of these. I just bought it because I wanted to buy it, and it was good fun. Then I thought, no, I need one of these now. I think this is going to go like the dog bollocks. But I will have to learn to fly it again. So, I mean, if you are going to think about getting a quad, I mean, you can buy the toy ones. Only a couple of quid to see if you like it. Because, I mean, this cost me 210 all in from Banggood. And it came in 6 days. And I was a bit worried about ordering from Banggood, but no. 6 days, fully tracked. I followed it every day where it was at. 1 minute to Singapore, it's in Germany. Then it was at Teesside Airport, and then it was on its way getting delivered. So, Banggood, very good. Yeah, I'm very happy. But what I'm going to do now, leave that out of the way. Wait till they charge up. I'm going to get himself out. Wait till that one charges up, so there's enough power in that one to do the screen. Now, I would keep both of them for the quad and just get any other battery for the screen. That's my idea on it all. Right, let's get out in the field and see what happens. Just a couple of things before I go. I invested in a couple of 50-45 props. Maybe get a bit more, slightly more aggressive, or use more responsive but use more power. but we'll see about that. Also, bought 2 of these babies. A must for any FPV enthusiast. Now, the trouble is, I don't know which one goes on where. I imagine that one goes on the back of the screen, but it doesn't have I need an angle on it. Or does it matter? Or can I bend it up? I don't know. I don't really want to use the pole antenna that they give us because they're rubbish. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is to get out there and fly it today. So, later. Well, I went out. Pretty hard to fly. I'll put a quick video in. There's about 10 seconds. Now, I can fly them, but the trouble is I've got the right-handed throttle transmitter and I'm used to a left-handed throttle. That made it quite difficult. But still, it's like you just touch the throttle and it's boof, gone. So, obviously needs the CC3D needs sorting out a little bit, tweaking. Plus there's only 2 race modes on it. It's on normal and acro, and I need like the beginning mode. So I need to go and assign all that up. And there she is. She survived. I've had a few crashes like, and then at one point she was away, gone. I'm obviously trying to go forward. The machine goes up, and then you get confused because obviously the throttle's reversed with the pitch. And I'm not going to attempt to master that. I mean, I'll just have to get another controller. I've got the throttle on my mistake, obviously, because I'm a tool. Whether I can swap that around, if I can swap that over on the menu, I know I can do it on the CC3D, but... and so it continues. But I know what to do, and I just need to calm it down a bit, because she's rapid. Absolutely rapid. I mean, the angle... The pitch is like, go forwards like that. That's how I know it's on acro, and I've affected some of the switches. So I do need to go and assign some switches up and things on the CC3D. So, later. Right, well we're out in the field, and this is really difficult to fly. So, I'm going to arm it. Wait for lights to go green. That's what we need. Right, so what I've done is I've put the new props on, and also I've altered some of the settings in the controller because it was all on, well, it was all over the place, so I've changed a few of the rates. Maybe this will help. Aye, but it's an experiment, so let's go and find out. So, been out, did some tuning on the remote, made it a lot better. Obviously they've got 2 rates at the minute, which will just give me normal and sport. It was just set for to just the the throttle curve was just like this, and it was just all over the place. Nothing was set on it. So I mucked around with that, and that's made it a lot more stable. Now the only issue I've got, obviously, this is a mode 1. And I need a mode 2 because that's how I've been learning to fly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to open this up, and we're going to swap this for this, turn it upside down, right, into the menu, and then select mode 2. And hopefully, that will work. But that's all they do to them anyway, you just swap them around and change the setting. So fingers crossed, the last thing on my list, because I really don't want to have to go and buy another controller. That's what I don't want to do. So I have some of these, and I've got some of that. That's all I need. But yeah, I mean, these props made a hell of a difference. I did smash a forum up on an impact, but it flies so much better than it did yesterday, and it's actually a joy to fly, I'd say. It's so smooth, and I know there's weight to it. It's like you can feel the weight to it on the control as it's flying through the air. That makes sense, but I can't wait now. I can't wait to get this controller sorted out, and I'm really gonna set the FPV up because I just don't want to lose it, like I nearly did. Right, let's go. Oh, and just a quick thing before people start commenting about getting into the flight controller. The reason I can't do that is because my MacBook, I've had it years, and I plug it in the telly, and it's great for YouTube, Facebook, but the CD drive don't work, so I've not been able to upgrade to Snow Leopard, I think, which is what it is, and then go from there. So Libre Pilot and Open Pilot, they won't open, so I need another laptop or to upgrade that one, which is pretty impossible. So for the minute I'm just getting away with what I can do on the controller, because obviously I can do lots of things on Open Pilot. Get 3 rates, I think, is an easy, a normal and a sport, whereas on here I've only got choice of 2 at the minute, but that's fine. So that's just a quick update on my computer's broke. Okay, so I've disconnected the battery and I've disconnected the training module here and here. That one's a bit tight. It's just 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and be careful when I actually sort of get my nail into this bit. Be gentle with it. Right, so what I've got to do is unplug this from here, unplug this from here, undo these 4 screws, sorry, 2, 3, 4, undo these 4 screws, take that out and flip it round, boom, take this one out and flip it round, boom. Let's see, I'm not going to film me doing it because you can see the screws that have to come out. There's one in there, there's 4 of them. Right, you can see what I've done. I've unplugged these just come out now. And what I'm going to do is, if you like, move that one, remember to rotate, yeah, into that hole. This one likewise, remember to rotate, got into that hole. Right, I'll do that now because there's a little bit of tangling, but if you can see, it's like it's wired up the other way. Right, 2 minutes. Right, so we plug back in the screws, the 4 of them, they're easy to find. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Swap them over, but don't forget to rotate them round, that's really important. So now it's a mode 2. All I've got to do now is set the menu up. Right. Okay, another thing, I'm going to have to reverse this channel. Forgot to mention that. Also, turn this on. Right, I've only got one hand at the minute, but I'll show you what you do. You pull these 2 trim buttons in as you turn it on. Right, I'll just do that, 2 secs. So I've done that, and now get your finger on OK, system, OK. Use these for up and down, as it says. Sticks mode, yo. Mode, channel 2, channel 3. I'm going to go for channel mode 2, channel 3 and channel 2. Right, let's see what happens. Long hold cancel, that's really important. Right, I don't think there's much more for now. I'll do on that. Right, turn her on. Warnings on. Position and lower the throttle. Boom. We now have a throttle. Right, well, I'll take the props off and we'll set this up. Really important to take the props off. Loads of people have said that on Facebook, and last night I didn't take the props off, and when I was reversing the sticks around, this just shot off at full race mode, full throttle, that way. Boom. And just wiped everything out. There's still a mark on the wall. Unbelievable bit. But I won't do that again. And It's still in one piece. Right, let's get this bound. Right, let's plug her in. I love that noise. Anyway, machine is on. Right, mode 2 down to the right. And she's, look at that. I now have left hand throttle. So that's how you convert mode 1 to a mode 2, and that save yourself £40. A couple of tricks. At the minute I've got normal and sport until I go into the flight controller. Can't change that. Throttle hold on 0, just in case of emergency, and not that, everything goes dead. I've also got an idle, throttle idle. The reason I fly on that is once I'm going, she's up. Well, that's on a low throttle. That's just so that I don't, obviously when you're flying, you take the throttle off, you've got 0 throttle. That's not a good thing. You get the spin of death. So it's just nice to fly with that. It gives you a little bit extra. Also, I set the safety mode to just have the same amount of throttle. If I lose radio contact, it will just gradually go to the floor. I'm not sure if I should have the blades running, or is it safer to drop from height or coming down slowly? I don't know. Anyway, I'm over the moon. I've solved an issue I had, and I'm going out with the neighbour Wayne. He's a pilot of a DJ Phantom. I don't know which one he's got, 4 or 3 or 4. He got me into quad flying, and he lent me his quad, which I lost miles away, about 1.5 miles that way. Right, we're ready to go, so let's go out. Doozy. Oh, just another quick one. That buzzing you heard in that last video was a low warning from the quad for the battery. So that's really handy, having a low warning buzzer on the controller for the quad, as well having a low warning buzzer for the controller for the transmitter. It's got 2. So yeah, I like this even more now. Anyway, let's go outside. Just one more thing. Put some foam between the battery and the flight controller, and a little bit underneath. I just cut a bit of the box up that it comes in, just for now, till I get some Velcro or something to hold the battery in, and tape that to that. Keep that out of the way, because these hit the blades, and it's a bad setup because that becomes a missile. And this battery's ended up on top of the flight control and thing. So anyway, I'm going out now, promise. And here we are, out in the park. There's Waynehead doing the dance of doom for his Phantom 3. Is it Phantom 3?
Yeah, Phantom 3.
You want to see some of the pictures off this though? I'll put a tag on the bottom so you can get onto his YouTube page and have a look. Some great footage. I can't even see it.
What?
I just see it on here.
I've got 9 satellites, or 10 satellites.
Easy. That's Wayne's Phantom over there. You can't even see it. Because that just kept popping out. I'll just put that in. The battery issue is like, nothing's right about it. Right.
See the speed of this, mate. Drone, yeah?
Right.
Throttle's now on the left, mode 2.
the ground for like 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm a lot more in control of that now. Next thing, I can use goggles. Still a bit of fine tuning on the throttle, I think, but a little bit of fine tuning. Good, all good. Right, disarm. Well, we're back, and that was a major improvement on the first effort, I have to say. And I've done all that without entering the flight controller just coming off the transmitter. Good. So, and that just flies like a dream. Beautiful. And I'm very happy. So, problem solved with the wrong moded transmitter. And I'm looking forward to getting a bit of FPV on the way. So any comments below from more experienced users will be most appreciated by myself and anybody watching this, as I'm very much a newbie. And thanks for watching. Hope this video helped.